Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. As you know that Zip FM, which is Crime FM in Jamaica, has been issuing awards for people, break the law, especially men who violently attack women. They don't have to use physical force, but just use intimidation and threats to cause bodily harm. So have you seen that in Ramon Silveira? He had received his award by ZPFN. So our learned member of parliament, Michael Phillips, who is the son of the great Dr. Peter Phillips. Dr. Peter Phillips is the man who was responsible for giving us a gang in Spanish Town, Clansman gang. So that's his son right there. So, the fruit don't fall far from the tree. So Michael Phillips is slated to collect his Zip Award for beating his ex-wife. Yes, man. At the time, the woman was his wife. They were going through their marital problem, and boy, Michael Phillips gave a piece of behind him. So he's slated to collect his award. So we have a member of parliament who has been charged for beating his wife, in parliament in Jamaica. This is 2022, and nobody said anything about it. But that's how it is in Jamaica. Once you're political connected, you can't do anything. But that, make it was a taxi man. They would try to even take away his taxi license and all of that because he beat his wife. But Michael Phillips, no, he's the son of, farmer Rastaman Peter Phillips. So Michael Phillips is a woman beater. Yeah, he is a woman beater. No if nor buts about that. And him could have screamed, him could have ball ice cream. It's there in the court record that he was charged of beating his wife. Yes, Michael Phillips was charged by the St. Andrew Central Police with assault or be harm. That is what we normally write and the information that you submit to court as a police officer when you arrest somebody. But the correct wording is assault occasioning bodily harm to his estranged wife, Michelle, and was served as summons instead of arresting him as per standard operating procedures. Because under normal circumstances, once a policeman visit the residence and would see that the wife have any bruises, because that's how you have to charge him for occasional assault, occasionally body harm, you would make sure your duty as a police officer is to arrest the perpetrator, the husband, right then and there. But because he's Dr. Peter Phillips' son, and at the time the PMP was in power, so the police force, it's always corrupted with political, acts, who they wear the uniform, but they are not police officers. They are political activists in uniform. So he's charged with beating up his wife. Why he's in the PMP LGP plus party as a MP? Well, only Mark Golding could answer that. Michael Phillips went to court and is to stand trial next year at 7 a.m. Wednesday, November 19, 2008. So this happened in 2008. And knowing how things is in Jamaica, we make certain that they cannot fool and lie to you guys anymore, because we know the propaganda machine works. So that's why we are here, to keep them in check and hold them accountable and make sure that whatever there is due to them, they get it. So we know that Michael Phillips is a woman beater. That's hearsay. He was charged by the police. We haven't seen the ending of the case, and we don't know if the case was adjourned, signed, if the wife withdraw the charges or what happened. But we know that he's a sitting member of parliament, and he's a man who was beating his wife. Imagine you beat the woman who have your children. What kind of depraved mind person are you? And this is a man who's in parliament. So while the PMP didn't kick him out of the party, Well, they won't do that because you have to understand that the PMP, my loyal viewers and subscribers, you have to understand that the PMP is a criminal organization because you don't want nothing, no glasses to see than to look at Isaac Buchanan. Isaac Buchanan is the poster child for criminality in Jamaica. He's a twice convicted drug dealer, and now he's the human rights lawyer for the PMP party. So it seems like the PMP party now is the refugee camp for convicted criminals. So that's how it is over there. But moving on. After careful investigation by this channel, we were able to establish that the Member of Parliament, Michael Phillips, is qualified and met all the requirements for the ZIP 103 FM award. ZIP 103 FM, which is officially the crime FM in Jamaica, crime 103 FM in Jamaica. Because Michael Phillips, he met all the requirements, all the I's were dotted, all the T's were crossed. He didn't need any nomination. You understand? So this award must be bestowed on him for his action. And this award has been issued to Jamaican men who threaten, intimidate, and use violence, especially against our women. Messer Michael Phillips did it to his wife. We, I, at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, want Member of Parliament Michael Phillips of Manchester Northwestern Division to know he truly deserves this award and there is no need for any nomination as he has surpassed the first awardee because he was charged with beating his wife. On behalf of all members of the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we want to congratulate the Member of Parliament represented in the PMP LGBTQ plus party in Parliament in November 2022. Why would the PMP party have a wife beater in the House of Parliament? Maybe the President, Mark Golden, could answer this question. Because it doesn't matter when, how long it happened, and he was charged. So Mark Golden could shed some light on this and explain to the Jamaican people how the PMP LGBTQ plus party of a man who's a wife beater beat his wife, the mother of his children, and he's in Parliament representing the people. What kind of signal is the party sending to the Jamaican people, especially to our young boys and young girls? Well, at least the wife had stand up to him because she reported him and make sure that the police charge him. But more or less she had came they had applied all kind of pressure to her for her to drop the charges. PMP National Party LGBTQ plus Member of Parliament for Manchester Northwestern, Michael Phillips, was scheduled to stand trial in January 2009. At the time it was next year because it's happened in 2008 on assault charges. Mr. Phillips, the son of Dr. Peter Phillips, appeared in the Alpha Tree Criminal Court Tuesday and charged that he assaulted his wife earlier this year. So when he went to court, they called his name Michael Phillips, and he would answer. Then they would escort him and show him, take him to the prisoner dock. Because that's how it is. It doesn't mean that because somebody is charged mean that they are guilty because the court have to try. But once you're charged, once you're arrested and charged by the police, there's some guilt there. That's why they charge you. They have all the information and all the evidence to corroborate the charge. That's why they arrested and charge you. Mr. Phillips, who's the son of Dr. Peter Phillips, he appeared in court. Mr. Phillips has vehemently denied the allegation. Yes, and we expect him to say he's going to lie. You understand? Why would the wife tell lie that he beats her up? Come on, Mr. Phillips, you beat the poor man. However, investigators reported that in February this year, that was 2008, Mr. Phillips and his estranged wife, Michelle, who's involved in a custody battle, got into a dispute at her Beverly Hills residence. During the dispute, it was alleged that she was physically assaulted. Man, baby, that boy, I'm a boy, do them thing, they're not a big man. The matter was reported to the St. Andrews Central Police, who summons Mr. Phillips to court to answer charges of assaulting a female and assault occasionally body harm. I know that Mark Phillips do not like men who beat women, especially their wives. And he's going to do something about this matter because if the police did not have sufficient evidence, they would not charge Member of Parliament Michael Phillips, who was a PMP LGBTQ plus candidate in 2008. Mr. Golin, let's show the Jamaican people that the PMP LGBTQ plus party do not tolerate it or support women beaters in their party. Only twice convicted drug dealer like Isaac Buchanan that the party will put on a pedestal. So, and they said that Mr. Phillips is to return to court on January 7, 2009. So, what we'd like to know from Mr. Golin, what will happen to Mr. Michael Phillips, because you can see that he's ZIP awardee for the award. And see right there, ZIP 103, which is Crime FM 103. We have zero tolerance for men who beat women. Zero. And no politician who arrested who was charged for beat his wife should not be in parliament. We're not talking about allegation, we're talking about where the allegation is proven. Because Michael Phillips has beaten his wife. That's what he has done. And he was charged for it. This is not a made up thing on a propaganda. This is something that happened. This is facts. You cannot use facts and go against what is the truth. Because the facts is the truth. You cannot use facts and go against it because it's the truth. So it doesn't matter how you're going to try to lie against the truth. You can't win. Michael Phillips beat his ex-wife, Michelle. He was charged by the police for assaulting a female and assault occasionally bodily harm. We'd like to see in the 2022, we'd like to see Mark Golin comes out and defend having this man in the party as a wife beater. Because we see where ZipFN have opened the door for awards for people who have broken the law. So Michael Phillips is a ZIP awardee. So we're trying to find politicians who have been charged for beating their wives and beating anyone, and they were charged. So they are up for the award too. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, this is the time to subscribe. Like the video, like it, just press the like button. And when you subscribe to the channel, select all. So whenever this channel drops a video, you'll be able to watch it. Comment below. And remember, there's a WhatsApp group link for members of the Jamaica Young Police channel to communicate together, and it's free. And guess what? You don't have to pay nothing. Free means it's free. You understand? The most important thing, remove your photo from the profile. And yes, I was stated you join the WhatsApp group. Remember to remove your photograph in your profile for your WhatsApp name, and remove your correct name, because we haven't done any security background check on the people who are in the group or anything like that, verification. So just be careful. So that's why we're telling you that. And if you do not want anyone in the group to private message you, just let us know. You understand? Because each person must have their freedom and privacy. Thanks again for tuning into the Jamaica Young Police channel. And congratulations again to Member of Parliament Michael Phillips for being a ZIP awardee for beating his wife. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police out.